אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Hello and Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat
Hello. Welcome, welcome. It is great to be with you on this beautiful Shabbat afternoon here. It is afternoon, right? It is. It is afternoon. Beautiful to have you here. Great to be here. Okay, nice. Excellent. Good. This is Cantor Muchnick over here. I'm Rabbi Keller. Hello. That's Rabbi Khan. She's sitting right there. She is our brand new rabbi. Just joined us here at Congregation B'nai Israel. She's not brand new to the rabbinate, just brand new to us. So she is going to be hanging out and watching our service, so she can learn how we do things here at CBI.
And then change it all up.
And then change it. Like she's like, I know, we're going to reckon it all different. Exactly. We're very excited because this is the first Shabbat weekend that we have really most of our changes and weird COVID regulations that are actually gone. We had for the past 2 full years various restrictions on space and number of people and masks, and we even had these chambers at the top of the pulpit up there for several months, and so we are thrilled to be able to be more together in our space and closer together, all of us. And so, of course, to celebrate Shabbat, to be here together, and maybe we'll talk to and maybe talk a little bit with Alex. What do you think? How are you doing, Alex?
I'm good.
All right, good. Excellent. That's a good response. I'm happy you didn't say something else. I'm happy you said I'm good, which is excellent. Those of us here in the sanctuary, you can reach out under your seats. That's where our prayer books are. Reach under your seat. It should be right there. If it's not right under that particular seat, maybe there's one to the right or left of you. Make sure you check that cover. Make sure it says Mishkan Tfilah on it, and it says Shabbat. Make sure it says Shabbat and doesn't say weekday and festival on yours. Make sure it says Shabbat on it. So make sure you find it. Those of you in our live stream, hello, wherever you may be. We are thrilled you are joining us also. You can be part of our service praying and chanting and singing with us. Go to our website, cbiboca.org. cbiboca.org. Top left corner, you hit the word menu. After menu, hit services, and after services, you'll scroll down a little bit. You'll see a wonderful picture of Cantor Muchnick. And right next to that picture of Cantor Muchnick, there'll be a link you can press that says virtual prayer book, and then you'll have your own prayer book right there virtually for you, like I said, to pray along and chant along and sing along throughout our service. We can't officially begin till our bar mitzvah has his talit. So we are going to now invite parents up to join us to present him with his talit. Come on up. I know.
On this Shabbat, we rejoice in your coming of age in our tradition. As a symbol of your entrance as a responsible member into the adult Jewish community, it is our honor to present you with this talit. Our tradition teaches us to put talit fringes on the corner of our garments in every generation as a reminder to observe all of God's commandments. Now, as a bar mitzvah, a child of the commandments, you are ready to make moral choices, to grow emotionally and intellectually, and to take responsibility for the mitzvot and your decisions. Be holy unto your God, bring blessings to our world, and may you bring to the household of Israel the same pride and joy, nachas, that you bring to us. And
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher Kishani Mitzvotav Vitzivanu Lahi Atef Batsutsi.
Yes. So as we do this is a very special talit. This is my late father's talit. Josh and I got married with it, underneath it. Samantha had it at her bat mitzvah, and now we're passing it on to Alex and hopefully generations to come. So it's extra meaningful for us, and it just rained, so I know he's with us today. That's his sign. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechiyanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechiyanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh.
We're going to continue now, moving into our morning service, which can be found on page 74. We continue now with Chatzi Kaddish, which can be found on page 106.
Yitgadal ve'yitkadash shemei rabba be'olma divrach hirute ve'yamlich malchute b'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael bagala bagala u'vizman kari ve'immeru Amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach לעולם לא מהמיה יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה, מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעולמה, ואמרו Amen.
Continue with our call to worship with Baruch Hu, page 108. Together we stand. Yotzer or v'oreh choshech, choseh shalom uvoreh et hakol. Praise are you, Adonai, creator of all heavenly lights. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer hamorot. We continue on page 114, 115.
Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Mahasutso Leolam Va'ed.
Please be seated. We continue on page 116.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levacha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ileh asher anohi mitzavha Hayom Olivaveha Vishinan Tam Levaneha Vidibarta Bum Bishifteha Bedeteha Uveltaha Badera Uvshobeha Uvkameha Ukshartam Leot Oleodeha V'hayula Totovot Beinenecha Uvtaktan Ambituzot Beitecha Uvishoreha Leman Tiskeru V'asiten Eko Mitzvotai V'ten Kiddushim Lelohem Ani Adonai Elohehem Asher Oseitzlehem Meir Mitzrayim Leot Lehem Lelohim Ani Adonai Elohehem.
Adonai Elohechem Emet. We continue now with our Song of Redemption, Micha Mocha, which can be found on page 122.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא שבחו גאולים לשמך על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד צו ישראל קומה בעזרת ישראל ובטחן עמך יהודה וישראל גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Continue now on page 124 with the Amidah, and together we stand.
Adonai sifatetifa ufia gita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rahel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el, Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanara, El Ilyam, Gomel Hatzodim Tovim, Vechoyeh Hakol, Vezoher Hatzad, Abot v'Mahot, Umevi Gilal Evnei v'Nehem, L'man Shemo ve'Ahava, Melech Hoser, Umeshiach Umegem, Baruch atah Adonai, Megin Abraham v'Yestrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, V'chayel Akol atah Rav le'Oshia, Movrid Hatal. Mechayel Hayim Be'esed, Mechayel Hakol Be'rahamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofei Holim, Umatir Acharim, Umechaye Emunatov, Lishe Me Afar, Miha Mohabal Kibirot, Umidom Mela, Melech Me Mid, Umechaye, Umatmia Yeshua. B'nei Eman atah lahayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai mechayel hakol.
We continue with the Kedusha 130.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, הכתוב היה נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר.
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Sevaot, Melohol Haaretz Kivodo.
אדיר אדירנו אדוני אדוננו מאדיר שמך בכל הארץ.
Baruch Kivod Adonai Mimkomo.
אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Yimlo Adonai Leolam, Elohai Yitzio, Lador Vador, Hallelujah.
לדור ודור יגאל לך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
We continue silently now, beginning here on page 132 through page 142. When you're finished, please be seated.
Ose shalom, shalom bimromav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru Amen. Ose shalom, shalom bimromav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru Amen. Uyase shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Amen. Amen. Ose shalom, shalom bimromav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru Amen. Ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru
In a moment, we're going to continue with Seder Kriyat HaTorah, the service for reading the Torah, but I'll explain what's going to happen when we do it. Because it is our first Shabbat for us to be able to do all of these honors that we have not been doing in 2 years. We are so excited to be able to invite people up to the bima, to open ark doors, to do all kinds of things for us. So we are very excited. So we're going to invite people up to do that, and we're going to invite different groups to do it. And I don't know, I'm very excited about it. Are you excited about it? I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. It's been 2 years. We haven't done it.
I'm very excited.
We had those things. What were there was the plexiglass. We had plexiglass before, and
very exciting.
And now this is very exciting. Now we don't have plexiglass up here anymore.
I can hardly contain myself.
I can tell how excited you are. This is, by the way, Cantor Muchnick excited. There it is, right there. Nice. Woo. So that's how it's going to go. So you can start to head to the page. We're going to be on page 244 in your Siddurim, and we are going to invite a lot of people up now to join us on the bima, and in different groups. So the most important group who are going to be our ark openers. So we need Ben Silver, and I think we need Laura, and maybe Jillian. Yes. All right. Good. Okay. Good. To join us, because they are our ark openers, so we definitely need them. We will also need we'll need all the grandparents. So all grandparents should come on up to the bima. Start heading up there. Grandparents should go up to the bima, which is good. We'll also need Karen, Josh, and Sammy. So you all start to go up to the bima. Oh yeah, now. Oh yeah. And I think it's probably a good idea that we take Alex, since he's the bar mitzvah.
Ein kamocha va'elohim Adonai, vein kema'asecha, malchutecha malchut kol olamim, umemshaltecha bechol dor v'hador. Adonai melech, Adonai malach, Adonai himloch le'olam ba'ed, Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom.
Please stand.
Avarachamim heitiva v'tzoncha et Zion. Timnei chomot Yerushalayim, ki bechad levad batachnu, melech Elram ben Yisa, Adon olamim.
246.
Ki mitzion teitzei Torah, ki mitzion teitzei Torah, udevar Adonai mirushalayim.
248.
Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato.
This Torah has been carried in the hands of our ancestors. It's been passed from generation to generation and generation, from grandparents to parents to children, in good times or in bad times, whether in our homeland or if we're being persecuted and running from burning buildings and horrible times for our people. It didn't matter, because this Torah kept us strong. It kept us connected. It kept us united as an Am, as one strong nation. As we pass this Torah from generation to generation and generation, we got stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And so on this day, Alex, we pass this Torah to you from generation to generation to generation. Okay, just gonna hold that for a second, just like that. All right, good. Okay, I'm gonna pass it. Good. I'm gonna give it to you. Okay, hold on to it. Okay, hold on. Good. Okay, just like that. Don't drop it. Okay, you're gonna hold.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadol Adonai iti, uneromema shemo yachdav.
Please be seated. Alex is going to be chanting 4 different sections of Torah. Each section is called an aliyah. The word aliyah means to ascend or go up. So preceding and following each section of chanting, we'll be inviting people up to join us up here on the bima, physically to come up for the aliyah, physically, and also to spiritually and its connection to Torah to come up here also. So that's right there, sweet. Look in the right spot and everything. Look at you. Good job, Cantor Muchnick. All those lessons with the Hebrew going right to left is working very well. It's really excellent. So it's really good. It's very impressive. Yeah. And so, like I said, we'll be inviting people to join us. Alex has been practicing, and what's really nice is that the Torah scroll itself, really from the beginning to the end, all the way through, has no markings in it whatsoever for punctuation or for trope. Trope are the little symbols that give it tune. And even though they're not in there, Alex has been practicing, and he is going to chant it as if it is there. Isn't that right? Yeah. He said yeah. I heard him say yeah. So we are going to be inviting now. By the way, you can join us for the blessings and or for the Torah reading itself. So right in front of you, there's a book called the Torah. You see it's sitting right there. It should be right there. If you're in the front row, you just have to maybe look at the row behind you. But it says the Torah. You'll know it's the Torah because on the front of the book it says the Torah. That's how you'll know. Thank you for the 4 of you who laughed at my joke. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try it again in a few minutes. Let's see if Kendra Mushik laughs. It's not gonna work. So, Rabbi Khan is laughing, but not with. I think she's laughing at me and not with me, and so I think that's. I think that's yes. She is confirming. You are being more respectful. Yes, thank you. So again, you can follow along with the blessings in your prayer book on 250. Blessings in the prayer book. The Torah reading, if you want to follow along, can be found on page 1259. 1259. It didn't, but I got 12 right. This morning I said 11 something. At least now I said 12, so I'm progressing. I think that's called learning, is what that's called. Yes. For the honor of the first Aliyah, by the way, I want to thank Karen, by the way, for doing a superb job of collecting all of the Hebrew names. This is perhaps the first time in congregation history that all the names are right. They're amazing. So I just wanted to shout out, thank you for doing that. I'm telling you, for a rabbi, it's like a little bit of like rabbi joy. When someone goes through this and does it, it's rabbi joy. And I just wanted to share it with you. You'll appreciate it, right, Rabbi? Like when someone, thank you for, she actually is nodding her head now, and maybe actually with me and not at me, but, so thank you, Karen, for doing it. For the honor of the first Aliyah, Susan Michaelo, Ronald and Iris Liszt. Ya'amdu Shoshana, come on up. Ya'amdu Shoshana Abraham Batz, Abraham Verachel, Veruven ben Shmuel, Vechaya Sarah, Bat Kalmen Peretz, Vekohan Lalea Torah.
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher b'harbanu mikol ma'amim, v'noten lanu et Torato, Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
Re'ei Anohi noten lifnehem hayom beraha uklala et habraha asher tishmeu el mitzvot Adonai Eloheihem asher Anohi mitzvah ethem hayom v'haklala im lo tishmeu el mitzvot Adonai Eloheihem v'sartem min haderech asher Anohi mitzvah ethem hayom laleh aharei Elohim aherim asher lo yadatem.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher noten v'chayei olam, matan ma'adoratenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen, amen. Shukach, everybody. You guys can do hugs if you want. Hugs.
Okay.
For the honor of the second Aliyah, Debbie Levin, Rob Levin, Laura Silver, and Dan Silver, Jessica List, and Zachary List. Come on up. Yamdu Dvoa Bat Pesach Zalve Shoshana Ruven Moshe Ben Avraham Vesara Leah Bat Pesach Zalve Shoshana Chaim Israel Ben Zisel Ve'aron Yael Bat Dveral Barel Ve'dvorah Chaya Ve'Zacharia Ben Ruven Ve'Chaya Sarah Lalea Torah. That's amazing. That's a That's some good names, and it's very good. So excited. It's very good. We're bringing you back every week.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
V'haya ki yiviaha Adonai Elohecha el haaretz asher atat v'sham al rishta v'natata et tabraha ahar gerizim v'et taklala ahar eval halaheima bever hayardain ahare dere mivo hashemesh ba'aretz hakna eni hayoshev ba'arava mul hagilgal eitzel elone moreh.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet. V'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen, amen. Yeshua koach, everybody. Yeshua koach. Well done. You guys can talk.
Are we allowed to touch him?
For the honor of the third Aliyah, Karen, Josh, Sammy, Yamdu, Kaona, Bat, Pesach, Zal, Shoshana, Veyoshua, Moshe, Ben Ruven, Vechaya, Sarah, Vesurit, Bat, Yoshua, Moshe, Vekaron Alea Torah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach. Baruch atah Hamvarach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Ki atem ovrim et hayardain lavo lareshet et haaretz asher Adonai Elohehem noten lahem verishtem otah v'shavtem ba ushmartem la'asot et kol hakukim v'et hamishpatim asher anohi noten lifnehem hayom.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher natan lanu Torah emet. V'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. For the honor of the fourth Aliyah, Alexander Liszt. Ta'amod, 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 ya'amod, Alexander ben Karon ve'Yoshua, ha-bar mitzvah.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvarah. Baruch Adonai Hamvarah leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Eile hachukim ve'hamishpatim asher tishmerun la'asot ba'aretz asher noten Adonai Elohei avoteha le'al rishta kol hayamim asher atem hayim al hadoma obete abdun et kocham kumot asher abdu sham hagoyim asher atem yirshim otam et Elohehem al heharim haramim ve'al hagvaot v'tahat Kol Etranan, V'nitatztem et mitzvahotam, V'shibartem et matzevotam, V'ibadetem, Tishrefun ba'esh, Usile Elohehem, Tigadeun, V'ibadeten, et Shemam, Min hamakom hahu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher notan lanu Torah emet v'hayei olam notah b'torheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amazing job.
We are going to raise and dress the Torah now, so it is a pleasure to call up to join us Dexter and Etta Liszt and Jason Levin. And we are on the bottom of page 252 in your Siddur, in your prayer books, 252, and please stand.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. תורה, 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 ציווה לנו משה. תורה, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה. Torah, 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 ציווה לנו משה.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar b'nviim tovim v'rasta v'divrhem hanei amarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai Haboher B'Torah U'Moshe Avdo U'V'Yisrael Amo U'V'Nviei Ha'emet V'Tzedek Aniyah So'ara Lo Nuhama Hine Anohi Marbit Bapu Avanai Bisadeti Basapirim Bisamti Kadhod Shimshotai Usharai Leavne Ekda Behold Givole Leavne Hefet Behold Banai Limude Adonai Varav Shalom Banai Bitstakad Tikonani Rahaki Meoshet Kilo Tirai Umim Hita Kilo Tikrav Alaya Hengor Yagor Efes Meoti Migar Ita Alaya Hiapol Hine Anohi Barati Harash No Fea Be'esh Peham Umotzi Heli Lemasehu Ve'anohi Barati Mashit Lehabel Kol Heli Yutzar Alaya Lo Yitzloth Ve'holashon Takum Itah Le Mishpat Larshi Zot Nahalot Avde Adonai Vitsikotam Me'iti Ne'um Adonai Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Tzor Kol Ha'olamim Sadik Bechol Hadarot Ha'el Ha'ne'eman Ha'omer Ve'oseh Hamdaber Kayem Shekol Devarav Emet Batzedek Al HaTorah Ve'al HaVodah Ve'al HaViim Ve'al Yom HaShabbat Hazeh Shanatat Lanu Adonai Eloheinu Likdusha V'limnuha Lehavod Otifareh Al HaKol Adonai Eloheinu Anechnu Mo Dimla Umvarhim Ita Yibarach Shimha Befi Kol Hai Tamid Leolam Va'ed Baruch Ata Adonai Mikadesh HaShabbat
Simin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simin tov, simin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simin tov, simin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simin tov, Yehelanu. Simin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simin tov, simin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simin tov, simin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simin tov, Yehelanu. Simin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simin tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simin tov, Yehelanu.
That's painful. That is good. It's really good. Any of the kids want some candy, by the way. There's come grab. Come on, come grab some. Only if we're going to eat it. No throwing. No throwing now. Only eating. Only eating candy. Only eating, no throwing. Only eating, no throwing. The throwing is done. No more throwing, just eating. Just eating, no throwing. No throwing, just eating. There you go. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. We are going to invite up now to read for us the prayer for the state of Israel. We're going to invite Ryan Levin to join us.
Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May those who love you prosper. O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Sheltered beneath the wings of your love, spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen.
We are going to return the Torah to the Ark now, so we're on page 256 in your prayer book, 256, and together we stand.
Yehallelu et Shem Adonai ki niskav shemu levado hodo al eretz v'shamayim vayarem keren le'amo tehila lechol chasidam Livnei Yisrael am kerovo Hallelujah Hallelujah Eitz Chaim hi lama chazikim ba v'tomcheha me'ushar deracheha darchei noam b'chol netivoteha shalom Hashivenu Adonai Elecha b'nashuma Kadesh Kadesh Yameinu Kadesh Yameinu Kekedem.
Please be seated. What you're about to hear is going to be fabulous. And at the end of it, you're going to think, wow, that was fabulous. And you're going to want to applaud, but we don't applaud at synagogue. So in lieu of applause, we'll offer a big hand. You try. Big hand. Nice job. All right. Here we go.
Every day, we are faced with so many choices, and even the small ones can alter your day. My Torah portion, Re'eh, talks about choices. Are choices good or bad? How many choices are good? And many other questions about choices. I made many choices that resulted in me giving this speech today. I'm so grateful that I've had the opportunity to do this. Not all choices are just black and white. Sometimes you have a middle area when choosing stuff like how hard you will work on something or how you act around someone. I chose to take the time and study the Torah to the best of my ability and study even when I didn't want to. And there were times I didn't want to. And where someone else may just put it off as a non-important thing that they just do when they feel like it. My Torah portion begins with God telling Moses to give an option to the Israelites, to choose the path of Judaism with blessings or not Judaism, which provides curses for their life. This decision may seem like an obvious choice, but with these blessings comes hard work, sacrifices, and dedication. The way God talked to Israelites is through Moses, who is a prophet. My Torah portion, Re'eh, also talks about false prophets, or people who claim to talk to God but really don't. These people are looking to take advantage of your beliefs, so it's important to be aware of them. 2022, just as much as ever, presents some very important choices to make. There's a lot of commotion with monkeypox, gun control laws, and the whole Russia-Ukraine crisis. This leads to many choices, which can be stressful for everybody. We are living in a crazy world right now, and hopefully we will make the right choices moving forward to make it all work. In the meanwhile, I hope this weekend can be a break from it all. The point of a bar mitzvah is to symbolize becoming a Jewish adult. But it's really so much more than that. It's me showcasing my hard work, going to Hebrew school every week for years, 8 months of Hebrew tutoring, and every Shabbat or Jewish holiday dinner I've been a part of. As I am now a Jewish man, I'll be faced with more difficult choices, but with that, I'll become a more responsible, mature, and a smarter person. I had to make the biggest choice of all when I chose my mitzvah project. For those who don't know, it's a tradition to do a mitzvah or good deed before your bar or bat mitzvah. For example, my sister made gift baskets for frontline workers in the beginning of the pandemic for her mitzvah project. For my mitzvah project, I wanted to do something I really cared about. During COVID, money has been tight for people worldwide, and I think one thing everyone deserves is a basic education with the right resources. That's why I chose to make backpacks full of school supplies to give out to the less fortunate for my mitzvah project. I've never worried about not having a backpack or school supplies for school, but kids everywhere go without the resources they need. So to be able to help them with that is a great honor. It also feels good to give back. Some people haven't got the blessing of it yet, but it feels great doing something to give back. We were able to accumulate $680, which is quite amazing. We are able to provide 48 brand new backpacks. Inside of each of them were 4 folders, 3 journals, a pack of pencils, a pack of crayons, a pack of colored pencils, scissors, a glue stick, and 2 erasers. We donated all of them to Pastor Brown at Ebenezer Church. I can only imagine what this means to the kids. Now, the thanks. First off, I'd like to thank my amazing mom and dad. You have both been there for me every step of the way since I was born. You're the best parents a kid could ask for. Thank you for everything. Now, I'd like to thank my sister, Sammy. You will always be my best friend, no matter how much we argue or get mad at each other, or you refuse to turn off Grey's Anatomy. I wouldn't be the person I am today without you. I would also like to thank my grandparents, my Mimi, Poppy, and my Granny. You guys are the best grandparents ever. Without you, I wouldn't be here today. Now I'd like to thank my Aunt Deb, Aunt Lou, Aunt Jess, Uncle Rob, Uncle Dan, and Uncle Zach for always being there, as well as all my cousins who I love spending time with. Finally, best for last, I would like to thank my Hebrew tutor, Neil, for teaching me all the Hebrew I just read to you, as well as Rabbi Keller and Cantor Muchnick for helping me with everything else bar mitzvah related, and to all my Hebrew school teachers for teaching me the basics. Thank you for listening. The hard part's over. It's time for celebration.
Wow, I can't believe we are standing here right now at your bar mitzvah. My baby brother is now a man. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Even though you are a pain and you constantly play football and then roll around on my bed and you wake me up bright and early on the weekends, it's all worth it when I get to enjoy watching TV shows and movies with you, swimming with you, baking with you, going on bike rides and car trips with you, speaking our own language, and cleaning up after you, even though all of these things result in a fight. Being the person who had to listen to you practice Hebrew every minute of every day, and when you were in the shower this morning, I know how hard you worked, and I'm so proud of you. I love you so much, and I can't wait to party with you tonight.
It was like all headed, all in a good way, and then she was like, accept your pain for all of them. It was always like, it's like, yeah, oh, yeah, okay. It turned the big sister right into like that last switch right there. You felt it? I felt it. Yeah, I also felt it. I think your parents probably want to say something nice to you too. Yes, so they're gonna come on up here.
Hi, everybody. Thank you all for being here, coming from near, from far. I think this is the first time that our whole family on every side has come together since the pandemic, so it's very exciting. It's still surreal that my youngest just had his bar mitzvah. I cannot believe you're 13. I can still remember the day you were born. I think some others in this room can as well. And when he came with a bang. He came early and headstrong. And those things have carried through still to this day. Alex is ahead of the game. He's always ready to go, no matter what the situation is. Technology, he's advanced and now teaching me things. Business skills. I've had my own business for 12 years. He's now teaching me skills. School, he's on top of it, strong, ahead of the game, likes to be early to things. And as I said, came with a bang, as some people in this room remember, came a little early, so constantly moving, a lot of commotion, still to this day. But there was always something also. Alex has always had a calm about you since the day you were born. When you were a toddler, everyone called you Cool Breeze Jr., Cool Breeze Seniors right here. Very chill, very calm, go with the flow. Except for certain things, can be stubborn, which I don't know where he gets that from. And you know what you want, which is a great thing. So all of those things that he has, all of these amazing qualities, I know you're going to be extremely successful in life. I've seen you do it now, today, with your bar mitzvah. You did an excellent job. You do it with everything you do. You give 100%, and I know you're going to be extremely successful in life. We are so proud of you. You've done such a great job. We love you so much. Grandfather would be so proud of you, and he's watching you today, and you have him right here.
I don't think I could say it any better. I'm still thinking about how he called himself a man in his own speech. He's still my boy, and you'll always be my boy. You did a terrific job. We're super proud of you, and looking forward to this afternoon and this evening. Good job.
We have gifts for you. Do you want some gifts on behalf of the congregation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine that you would. I want some gifts. You're gonna get a bunch of gifts right now. When I became a bar mitzvah, I got like this. It wasn't even like it was like more like a pamphlet. It wasn't even like a complete book. They didn't even give me a whole book. That's all I got. That's it. you can see how much stuff that you're going to get. I didn't get any of this. Let's see. All right, let's start with this. First of all, here is your bar mitzvah certificate. Has the date, has your name, has all of our names signed on it. Here it is. Ooh. That wasn't very good, everyone, but it was okay. We'll work on it. We'll work on the ooh and ahs. Okay. There's more stuff. Here's more. All right, here. Let's start with this one. What's that? Go ahead. What?
The Torah.
It's the Torah. How do you know?
It says it.
It says it right there on there. Good. Okay. Yeah. It says the Torah. Well, open it. What does it say on the inside? What does that say?
From the top.
Yeah, from the top.
Turn it, for everything is in it. Talmud, I vote 5-2.
Keep going.
Presented to Alexander Liszt.
Hey, that's you. That's you.
On the occasion of his bar mitzvah, August 27th, 2022, 30 AV 5782.
Good job. By who gave it to you?
By Congregation B'nai Israel, Boca Raton, Florida.
That's us. Yay. All right. Good. Excellent. Good. All right. You got more stuff. You can open that one or that one first, and then second. What do you open first? You want to open that one first?
First, yeah.
You sure? All right. Fine. Okay.
Let's rip this here.
Tear it open. There you go. Good job. What'd you get?
Kiddush cup.
It's a Kiddush cup. Yes. Open that up. Let's see what's in there. Hold that up. Okay, ooh and odd for you. See that? That was really good. That's nice. Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We hope you use it in lots of good health. We hope you use it on Friday nights, on holidays. We're not rushing you because you're just becoming a bar mitzvah. But I'll tell you that many people who became bar and bat mitzvah have held on to their Kiddush cup that they got when they became bar mitzvah, and then used that same Kiddush cup at their weddings. So no, we're taking a lot of time for that. However, just so you know, has anyone done that? Anyone had their bar and bat mitzvah, their Kiddush cup for their wedding? This is not the best example of that room. However, trust me, that really happens. Okay, open that last one. Go ahead. So, by the way, the Torah book is from the congregation. The Kiddush cup is from the sisterhood of the congregation, and what you're opening now is from the brotherhood of the congregation. What'd you get there?
The fastest kid on the block. Book.
It's a book, right? It's the Marty Glickman story, and I think it's like a cool story about it's this really cool story. So what's cool is that the Brotherhood really takes their time and they research like exactly what book to buy you. So here, just read that opening there. It's pretty cool.
Marty Glickman, the incomparable sportscaster and Olympian athlete, writes of his 5 decades in sports and what a career it was.
Yeah, so it's very interesting. It's a really cool book. So this is for you and on behalf of the Brotherhood. You see that, and they signed everything for you. So all right, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's very nice. You say thank you. I think there's been I've been here for 6 years. I think 6 people have said thank you for all the gifts. So thank you very much for saying thank you. How you doing now?
Good.
Yeah. This is only the first half of the service, so I hope you feel good for the next round. First, we're going to do it again. You okay to do it again? We'll start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ready?
Great. Your Torah portion has a lot in it that really connects to life, to the idea of becoming a bar mitzvah, to how we interact with each other. But there's one interesting thing I just want to bring to your attention that's going to become even more challenging now. I think it's challenging, I think, for me, and as we grow up, it gets more and more challenging. And that is, your Torah portion talks to you about being cautious of false prophets. Remember we talked about this a little bit? Like, what's a false prophet? Do you remember what that is?
Someone that acts like they talk to God but don't.
Yeah, someone who might seem like they know what they're talking about, someone who might seem like they want to take you down the right path in life, but maybe they're not. Maybe that's the wrong crowd of friends, the wrong person, the wrong situation. But I think that you're pretty good at figuring this out. I think that you got the right. I think you got the right sense of who to hang out with. These people over there seem like they're really nice people. They also have very, very good throwing arms, which is excellent. Some few of them almost hit me in the face with the candy. But in terms of moving forward now, it's going to get more and more and more difficult when you go into high school, when you go to college. There are going to be a lot of people who want to pull you in different directions, who are claiming to be friends or claiming that you should follow their ideas or their ideals. And as a bar mitzvah now, not only do I know you're going to follow the path, you're going to be fine. But as a bar mitzvah, it gets even more complicated, because now you have to be the one who helps even the younger generation, help steer through people who might be, false to them, who might be fake to them, who might not be genuine to them. And so I think it's a lot to carry on. But I think of all people, I think that these shoulders right here might be able to handle it, particularly because of your family who have taught you this, the roots that you have, your incredible family who are all here. You're clearly, I mean, these three here, but then the extended family and all the people who love you and care about you. They're the ones who are going to help you on this path with this weight that's going to be on your shoulders. But as a bar mitzvah, we're relying on you too to carry some of that weight. By the way, that support and that love and that care, not just from your family who loves you and cares about you and supports you, but also from this congregation who loves you and your family and supports you and cares about you. And so we are looking forward to many years of you spending time with us, hanging out, and for us to make sure that you're staying on this path, and for you, by the way, to make sure that we're staying on this path, because now, as a bar mitzvah, like I said, those shoulders have to carry all that weight to make sure that we're going on the right path, that we're not veering off in the false ways, or we're not, being taken in any wrong direction. So, do you think you can do all that? You think you can handle it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think so too. So, if it's okay with you, we're going to offer God's blessing upon you. Are you good with that?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to invite your parents and your sister and you to join us on the bima. All right? Come on up. Please stand.
We don't bite.
Just for you.
Yeah, we're gonna make it 45 minutes more. Yeah, well, I just told you, we should do another service. I think we're gonna take someone out. We only have 3 so far today. 2. We can. What do you think?
You get a bar mitzvah? You get a bar mitzvah?
Okay, we can do whatever you want. So we are very, very, like we said at the beginning of the service, this is the first weekend that we're back in our sanctuary, back to be able to do this. We haven't done this
You set a very high bar, my friend.
Very, very good. It's also not good because we know you're this good, and so now we're going to
Call upon you.
we're going to find you. So
Find you.
we're going to find you.
I know.
All right.
That's great.
Now do it.
Well, thank you.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and protect you.
Yaher Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka.
May God's presence shine upon you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yaseim lecha. Shalom.
May God's presence be with you all the days of your life and grant you peace. As together we all say,
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Since we are standing, we should remain standing to begin to conclude our service. Aleinu and Kaddish. Aleinu can be found on page 282.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, latei gedula leotzer bereshit, shelo asanu k'goyer harasot, velo samanu k'mishpatot ha'adamah, shelo sam chelkeinu kahim, v'gor aleinu k'chol hamonam, v'anu gorim, u'mishlachavim, u'modim,
Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, v'ne'emar
v'haya Adonai, l'elech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
We transition our thoughts now to Kaddish Yatom, to Mourner's Kaddish. In the period of Shloshim, the immediate 30-day mourning period, we think of Robert A. Rosen, Erwin Diamond, Florine Sprung, and our yortzais that occur for us on this Shabbat: Richard Blyer, Bertha Cohen, Enid de Mendoya, Eileen Firsty, Geraldine Gershon, Saul Herschel, Abraham Canterman, Mary Missel, Thomas Perego, Lillian Rackow, Esther Shaw, Francis Shore, Francis Stern, Hyman Stern, Ida Weiner, Joyce Weissman, Jessica Wolfman. To those names, we had any name that you would like to add at this time. Kaddish Yatom Mourner's Kaddish can be found on page 294. Yitkadal v'yikadash shmei Rabbah, ve'almad yivrach riyutei ve'amlich malchutei, v'chayei chon v'yomei chon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lamei almaya. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי קודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel as together we say amen. Please be seated. We conclude our service with Lechi Lach, which can be found on page 341. 341. May God give strength unto our people. Continue to bless us with hope and strength and love and peace. Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and Mazel Tov! Mazel Tov!